Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode. It's great to see you all. And for those of you who may be new here, my name is Wes Davies. I'm a Canadian and I teach English here in Kaohsiung, Taiwan. A few years ago, I started making YouTube videos about my life in Canada. And then I traveled to British Columbia for a couple months to visit my brother, which was an amazing experience. After my trip, I ultimately decided to move to southern Taiwan, where I would find a teaching job and start making videos about my life here. There are many reasons why I love living in Taiwan, and by now I've spoken with enough foreigners about this subject that I think I have a pretty good idea about why so many of us enjoy living and working here in this amazing part of the world. So in this video, I want to break down the top 10 reasons why foreigners love living in Taiwan. These are in no particular order. One of my favorite aspects about Taiwan is undoubtedly the scooter culture. Cities in Canada are spread out, and it's often extremely cold. So where I come from, scooters and motorcycles are few and far between. But in Taiwan, scooters are a part of everyday life. I love nothing more than hopping on my bike and driving out to the coast or into the mountains. It's relatively inexpensive to fill the gas tank, and maintenance is easy on most models. There's something freeing about driving a scooter, knowing I can just hop on the back of my bike and go wherever I want. Plus, driving with the wind in your face, I think it's one of the best ways to appreciate the natural beauty of Taiwan. Taiwan is a small, volcanic island, which means that north to south, you'll never be too far from either towering mountain ranges or gorgeous beaches along the ocean. It's a perfect place for hikers looking for adventure, or even scuba divers looking to swim and see the amazing coral reefs and even sea turtles. The more I explore, the more I appreciate the beauty of this island. I'm consistently impressed with the incredible scenery of Taiwan. This is officially one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen. I really think you just need to come here and experience it for yourself. There is no denying it. Taiwan is full of amazing markets. From morning vegetable markets, to fruit markets, to night markets. Whether you're looking for fresh produce or late night snacks, Taiwan has you covered.
Hi, hello. Hi.
Hello.
I love cooking at home and even spin up my juicer on occasion. So having access to fresh food every day is something I really appreciate. If you're out with friends later on at night, you'll definitely want to check out the incredible night markets Taiwan has to offer. This island is known for its wide variety of inexpensive street food. There's something for everyone, from stranger fare like stinky tofu, chicken feet, or catfish head soup, to fresh smoothies, tons of seafood, noodles, stews, and rice, and even lots of international specialties. You can even find localized cuisine from provinces in China, such as Sichuan, which has since become one of my favorites. I consider myself an adventurous eater, and even after all this time living here, there's still many dishes I have yet to try. If you're on a budget, stick to the more local cuisine like rice, noodles, and vegetables. Just be aware that if it's not local, it will generally be a little bit more expensive. One of the aspects I enjoy most about living in Taiwan is learning about its rich and nuanced culture. This topic definitely deserves its own video. Culture, tradition, community. These are the things that bind us together, that make us who we are. They remind us of where we came from and show us who we've become. This country where I live, Taiwan, Isla Formosa, the beautiful island, demonstrates all of these characteristics with virtue and with pride. The Taiwanese are a people who remember their history, who rejoice in their rich cultural heritage, who honor their ancestors, and at the same time, they strive toward a better future, careful not to lose themselves in the modern age. Taiwan has an incredibly diverse culture, which you can see all around you. From its beautifully ornate Taoist temples, representing thousands of years of Chinese history, to its stunning Buddhist monasteries nestled in the mountains, and especially its folk festivals, such as the burning of the King's Boat and the Yanshui Firework Festival.
What an amazing experience to do this with all my Taiwanese family. Amazing.
Taiwan will always surprise you.
You guys should battle it out.
Someone told me this ain't love. There's no way you get into my heart. Someone told me gotta move on. Keep it together before you fall apart. And there's no reason to be numb.
Compared to most Western countries, even Asian countries like Korea and Japan, the cost of living in Taiwan tends to be very affordable. Especially once you get out of Taipei, the cost of food and rent is quite reasonable. For my one-bedroom apartment in Kaohsiung, I pay about a third of what I would pay for the same thing back in Canada. As long as you aren't eating at fancy restaurants or going out to pubs all the time, Taiwan is a great place to live comfortably while still being able to save money. Taiwan consistently ranks as one of the safest countries in the entire world. Petty crime is incredibly rare, and all the foreigners I've spoken to about this say that they never feel worried about their personal safety, even when walking around at night. Once, when I was about to drive out into the mountains to film a video, I accidentally left my backpack at the side of the road, inside of which was my camera, microphone, and drone. 10 minutes into my drive, I realized my mistake and sped back. When I returned, my bag was sitting exactly where I left it, undisturbed. You still have to be careful, but rest assured that Taiwan is definitely one of the safest places you'll travel to. The Taiwanese people are some of the friendliest and most helpful you'll ever meet. Since living here, I've never felt unwelcome. In fact, it's quite the opposite. The Taiwanese I meet always seem to be thrilled to see me exploring their country, and they often go out of their way to make sure I'm okay, help me read a menu, or just show their curiosity about where I'm from and what I'm doing here. One thing is for sure, you'll never have a lack of smiling faces while living in Taiwan.
It's good.
很辣的吗？
鬼辣椒啊，辣鬼啊，鬼辣椒。
可以，没关系。
哦，你很喜欢吃辣哦。
要去上面。
走，可以啊，那边有楼梯。
Okay. Taiwan is a small island, so the government has set up many efficient ways of getting around. There's a high-speed rail line which goes from Kaohsiung to Taipei. This is the fastest train I've personally ridden on, and you can make it north to south in about 90 minutes. By comparison, it could take more than 4 hours to drive the same distance. The HSR can be a little expensive, so if you're a budget traveler, you can take the slow train for a fraction of the cost. In Kaohsiung and Taipei, you can ride the MRT to most tourist destinations. You can even rent out public bikes for the day, which cost about 30 cents USD for every half an hour. But if you're like me, you'll want to drive your scooter or motorcycle as much as possible. 7-Elevens and convenience stores back home have nothing on Taiwan. Here, you can get fresh coffee, wine and beer, amazing teas and juices, a huge selection of hot, fresh food, pay your bills, and even order a cab. And these stores are literally everywhere. You can't walk 10 minutes in any Taiwanese city without seeing a 7-Eleven, Family Mart, High Life, or a family-run convenience store.
Maybe I'm a bird
When you live in Taiwan, you are absolutely free to be yourself. This is the kind of place where you can choose your own adventure without any political oppression or social condemnation. If you're a musician, there are plenty of opportunities to go out and play an open mic or organize a concert. If you're into sports, there are all kinds of leagues to choose from in every city. If you're into hiking and the outdoors, Taiwan has you covered. Or if it's nightlife you're looking for, the bigger cities will certainly have enough bars and clubs to satisfy you. Taiwan truly has something for everyone, and I feel very lucky to live here, teach English, and make these YouTube videos. I do miss my friends and family back home, for sure. Sometimes it's really tough being so far away from the place where you grew up. But luckily, my friends here and the Taiwanese people are so supportive that it makes living abroad so much easier. I can't wait to keep exploring this island, film more videos, and share everything with you guys. If you have any friends curious about moving to Taiwan, please share this video with them. And if you love Taiwan as much as I do, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell notification button. It really helps a lot. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I will see you in the next one. Cheers.